And now Storm Tracker weather with East Idaho's chief meteorologist, Doug Iverson.
Well, the fires continue to burn. Of course, we got the Grassy Ridge fire northwest of St. Anthony, Sharps fire, the Kewah fire just northwest of Chalice, and we have yet another red flag warning. This one's for tomorrow for all of East Idaho's central mountains, all the way up into Montana, Bitterroot Valley. In fact, including Glacier National Park, Great Falls, and I think it even keeps going into Canada. Biggest reason for this red flag warning for tomorrow has to do with the wind. We have a cold front that's starting to march across the state, and way ahead of that cold front, we did get some showers. In fact, a little bit of rain still trying to linger right now over Bear Lake. Steve Coons over in the Burn area just north of Bear Lake reported a trace of rain. There's that cold front already halfway through the state. It will generate some wind. The best thing about this cold front, not nearly as hot behind it. Temperatures for the weekend for a lot of us in the 80s, and for a lot of us, that'll be the first time in over a month we've been that cool. Yeah, that cool in the 80s. Pretty impressive how long this stretch of heat has been, especially for Pocatello. Idaho Falls, you've had 90s. I think today was your second day in the 90s, and then you were in the 80s a few days ago. But hey, we're all going to get it on the cooler weather, relatively speaking. I know it's not going to be as cool as we'd like, but at least we're heading in the right direction for a couple of days. Wait until you see the 7-day, though. We're not quite done yet with summer. 78 right now in Pocatello. It's a little cooler than it was last night at this time. Rexburg at 75, Island Park at 61, Yellowstone already in the 50s. We're at 67 in Driggs. Chalice still holding on to those 80s. They don't want to quite give them up, but we'll definitely see the 80s drop down into the 50s overnight, 56 for low in Salmon. Stanley, you'll be at 39 degrees, so a lot of the mountain communities back to where it typically would be this time of year. So that's good news there. Pocatello still holding on in the 60s for lows. Then tomorrow, one more day back in the 90s. 91 in the Gate City, 90 in Blackfoot, 90 in Idaho Falls. A few degrees cooler over in Rexburg, 80 for high in Jackson. We're at 83 in Soda Springs, 89 in Lava. Future tracker. Most of the thunderstorm activity, at least the chance of showers and thunderstorms, will be east of the Snake River Plain. So the highlands, upper highlands, western Wyoming, Yellowstone, we'll get some gusty winds if those storms form. We could see gusts up to about 40 miles per hour. But for the Snake River Plain, we're looking at wind gusts anywhere from 25 to 35 miles per hour as that cold front allows some cooler air to move in behind it. And there's that cooler air. I know it's not much, but for crying out loud, tomorrow's going to be 31 days in a row in 90s. So we'll finally break it for a couple of days, and then, well, here comes summer again. We're back in the 90s on Monday, upper 90s towards the end of the work week. Idaho Falls 7-day forecast, 90 tomorrow, but ooh, that'll be nice, especially at night. Lows in the 40s. Wow, it's kind of fall-like. And then Tuesday, we're back in the 90s. Rexburg 7-day forecast, we're in the high 80s tomorrow, low 80s for the weekend, so a little bit cooler. And those 90s creep back into the picture. I know we didn't Wednesday, Thursday, so enjoy. Teton area 7-day forecast. There's that threat of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. So if you're going to go camping early for the weekend, take tomorrow off. Just go prepared, especially if you're headed in the Tetons or Yellowstone. 80s are right back at it on Monday. And for the Central Mountains, no showers, no thunderstorms, just delightful highs in the 80s, and then maybe not so quite so delightful, especially as we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those 90s return.